video, I'll be showing you guys and telling you guys how to level up fast in Final Tower Defense. So without further ado, like, subscribe, and let's get straight into the video. So starting off, the first thing that you would need to do in order to level up fast by just joining the game is the codes. Now with the codes, these can give you levels and also currency within the game that can help you to buy units. So I'm going to put some on the screen right now that you can use. They should be all working. If they're not, let me know in the comments. But yeah, if you just put these into the code section, then obviously they will give you good rewards that you can spend at the summon. Now I don't know the drop rates in this game, but to get 5 stars they are pretty easy in this game, and this game is obviously new, so there will be bugs, as you guys would already know, so you know, just be aware of that. But yeah, those are the codes that I've got at the moment. Please use them because they will help you, and with any game, that is kind of the first thing you need to do when spawning in and giving this game out, you know, for a try. So yeah, moving on to the next step. I suggest running with friends because obviously the game is easier with more people. It is obviously fine if you do not have people to run with, but you know, it's always good to get a friend in, hop on Discord or whatever chat you want to vibe in, and then just play the game, and obviously just makes the game more enjoyable just as a whole. And yeah, so you know, there is that. And just quickly moving on to a step 3, I suggest doing story mode first. I mean, obviously you can do infinite or you can do whatever the hell you want, but I find story mode to be a bit tedious, so I suggest doing that first. Also, not to mention, when you do story mode, you can also get units that can be used to like help and craft evolve, like 6 stars and 7 stars that are insanely OP in this game, and that can help you get on the wave leaderboard, which is quite stacked at the moment. So yeah, I suggest doing story mode first. Obviously it's preference, do whatever you want, but that's just my take. And moving on to step 4, a ton of people on PC do this. I don't know if this is actually allowed in the game, but there are external sites such as TinyTask that allow you to AFK in games. You basically record your gameplay, and it can like copy and paste, so it does it over and over again. So if you go into like a story or an infinite mode, you record some gameplay, and then if you keep it on a loop while you sleep or while you're just not playing the game, that will be in the background getting you a bunch of levels, currency and whatever. But again, I don't know if it is allowed. I just know a ton of people do it on other tower defense games such as Anime Adventures and All Star Tower Defense. So yeah, I do suggest using that if you are trying to play this game long term, and obviously if it's not allowed, don't do it, but I don't have confirmation on that. So for the time being, that is what I suggest. Moving on to step 5. Obviously the next step would be, after you've done all your story modes, what you want to be doing is just getting as many 5 stars as you can. Obviously, as you see, I've got quite a few. They are quite easy to get, and then you can also evolve units, which, as you can see, you need certain 5 stars and other units. Some of them you get from story, which is why I recommend doing that first. And if you guys want to increase your inventory space, you can press this plus, and with 100 credits you can just constantly keep adding 5 to your inventory, which is pretty good for storing units and saving them for evos in case you need them in the future, and it's not so bad. And obviously for a next point, not to mention, you have your quests or your damage tasks. So obviously, you know, when you're completing infinite mode or you're doing story, you want to just keep unlocking these and claiming these, because they do give insane rewards that you can use just to save up for updates or, you know, whatever else that you may need. Which is moving on to our next point. Would be to save units. Well, not save units, but just save currency and gold, because obviously when new updates drop, you know, chances are that some of the new units or the evos that are going to be like releasing are probably going to be the new meta units. Now this isn't confirmed, but you know, with other games that's kind of how the things go. They bring out a new update with some like insanely OP units, so you know, if you want to get those first and you want to stay ahead of the game, I recommend saving. But you guys should be doing that anyways while you're playing. And yeah, I mean, those are just kind of the points of the game. I mean, it is a tower defense game, so it's kind of just what you'd expect. Just play, get better units, and just like, you know, just get good, to be honest. But yeah, that's about it. Obviously quite self-explanatory, but I just thought I'd make it just because why not? I mean, yeah, more you know, why not? Who's gonna stop me? But yeah, that's about it. I appreciate you guys for watching to the end if you did, and yeah, that is about it. Hope you guys have a good rest of your weekend. I'm out.